Hi, Tony. Thanks for taking time to speak with me today.
Good afternoon, no problem.
I hope you had a good weekend. Got any plans for the holidays?
Yes, I'll be spending some time with my family in Wisconsin.
Well, that sounds nice. Are you from Wisconsin?
Georgia, but my in-laws live there. I also got my MBA at the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Oh, I hear they have a really good tech program. I've never been to Wisconsin, but I imagine the landscape is beautiful.
It is very tranquil. My in-laws live right off the lake, so we fish, take the boat out, and it's a really good time.
Well, I've been thinking about getting a lake house myself around Lake Lanier somewhere.
I wouldn't blame you. That's a great investment if you can get a good deal.
True. Well, Tony, the reason I wanted to meet with you is just to get to know you and your company, Bluebell Federal, better. If it's okay with you, I would like to just ask you some questions, and if there's a good fit for our companies, we can move forward and see how Garner can benefit your organization. Great. I see from your LinkedIn profile you were recently appointed CIO for Bluebell Federal. Tell me more about Bluebell Federal.
Yes, I've been the CIO for Bluebell Federal for about 3 months now. We provide one-on-one friendly and professional service and expert advising for checking, saving, and retirement accounts to home loan and corporate real estate finance.
Well, thank you for that information. So just to give you a brief synopsis about Garner, we help business leaders across all major functions in every industry and enterprise with the objective insights they need to make the right decisions. Our comprehensive suite of services delivers strategic advice and proven best practices to help clients succeed in their mission critical priorities.
I see.
Bluebell Federal currently operates in 8 states, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, great. And I did a little research on Bluebell Federal. I saw that you have 26 employees in the IT department. Uh, that's a pretty number of employees to manage. Tell me about your management style.
Well, I have an innate ability to readily connect with people and build teams that achieve results. My strength is less about knowing every technical detail and acronym. Rather, it's my ability to connect the dots and deliver innovation, scale, and meaningful business outcomes.
I see why you were given the position of CIO. You've obviously been doing a great job with your team. Just out of curiosity, is anyone else involved in the financial decision-making process?
No, I partner with the CFO and the finance department, but most decisions are at my discretion regarding the IT department.
And the CFO is Josh Evans, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Well, let me ask you, how exactly do you connect with your team to achieve results?
I work alongside my team while still allowing them to have a good deal of autonomy. I only hire people that I feel can think outside the box and can still work well in a group setting.
I understand. And what are some ways in which you measure the effectiveness and value of your team in terms of human capital, and how does that translate into profit?
That's a good question. I actually don't have a way to measure that exactly in quantitative figures.
How do you know how effective your IT team is?
Well, I know that our department is relied on heavily the integrated data systems that allow customers and employees to exchange information quickly. I can say that we are an integral part of the Bluebell Federal operation.
No doubt, your IT team contributes to the overall success of the company. If you were able to measure the value of the team in terms of actual figures, wouldn't that be useful?
Yes, I suppose it would.
So if I could tell you how Gartner can not only analyze the value of your IT team and its actual profit contribution, would that interest you?
Yes, it would.
Based on our conversation, it sounds like you could benefit from having a detailed, objective perspective on the effectiveness of the IT department.
Yes, it would. However, I feel like the company has been growing exponentially without this information. Why would we need to know this information?
That's a great question, and I see where you're coming from. We delve deeply into each IT functional area to provide unit costs, productivity, service level achievement, process maturity, and staffing measures, which we then aggregate into a comprehensive and holistic view. Our benchmarks are a starting point in helping IT organizations such as yours identify and assess IT performance against peer organizations. Do you agree that having access to this information can help you make better business decisions concerning your IT department?
Yes, I suppose.
I'm sending you a link now that can give some context to the budgeting services about which I'm talking. Are you able to open the link I sent you?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
Wonderful. If you scroll down to the fourth slide, I would like to point out how identifying internal operations, current state, and your best opportunities are for future improvement.
Yes, I can see that, though I'm not sure we have the budget allocated for this type of service.
I understand you may not have funds allocated for these types of reports, but I would like to point out that having more detailed reports that can aid in your decision-making process, which could help measure its profit contribution. Do you agree?
Yes, I do.
But can you prove that you are delivering value for money? Can you sustain your baseline costs and where to improve? These are questions Gartner can help answer.
I'm curious about how information is shared in an external organization. How can I be sure that you're not supplying our competitors with our information?
Great question. We pride ourselves on our reputation for providing objective and unparalleled insight and advice to the marketplace. When our clients, prospects, registered users, and vendors entrust us with their personal identifiable information, they expect that we will protect that information with the same level of care we do our own. Doing so is fundamental to our business success. We also developed this Gartner global privacy policy to define the document for our clients, prospects, registered users, and vendors, the various ways that we safeguard and balance the privacy rights with our legitimate business needs to collect, maintain, and communicate information. Does that address your concern?
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
And again, our proprietary research methods and cost optimization tools will help you evaluate your IT department so you can benchmark against other IT organizations, so you can understand how their IT and staffing investments compare against their peers across key functions. I think we both agree that Blue Bell Federal would greatly benefit from Gartner services. The reports we provide for you will be quarterly for $50,000. I just need you to review the terms of the contract so we can set you up with an account with us today.
I understand how your services can be beneficial to us, but the price is a bit steep. I feel that while it sounds like a good investment to use Gartner services, the cost may be counterproductive for optimizing costs.
That is certainly a valid point, and as you stated, it is an investment. Like all investments, you naturally expect to yield a profit or a return on your investment. If we complete your reports for you on time with accuracy and with additional information about your department's spending, that gives you more time to dedicate to addressing these issues and being proactive rather than waiting on uninformative reports that cannot aid in your financial decisions that could get you closer to expansion. Do you agree that having more time to spend in other areas of your business is worth the investment?
Yes.
Are you ready to get started with Gartner today?
I'm not sure. I should review the information you gave me so I can make an informed decision.
Perhaps I can help you with that. And let's make a balance sheet together. On the left will list the pros for choosing Gartner, and the right will be the cons. I've done this with some previous clients before, and it seems to help give more clarity.
Okay, we can do that.
So on the left, I have pros, cost optimization, insights that include objective insight, comparisons to peer organizations, and detailed reports that give insight into spending. You will be able to see how your IT team is effective and how that translates into dollars and profit. And a detailed report can aid in decisions that can help cut costs and be able to increase revenue. Then on the right, we have cons, which are expenses that you. Is this an accurate description?
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like the pros outweigh the cons. I know 50,000 seems like a steep investment, but the value you gain from it yields a handsome return. You would have more time to dedicate to training your employees and overseeing the department, which would increase revenue because you have more time to be hands-on with your IT team. Do you have any quantitative or qualitative information that gives insight regarding employee spending, client satisfaction, or how well Blue Bell Federal is doing compared to your competitors? Think about how much risk you are assuming by not factoring in those important elements. You really can afford to not make this investment if you intend on maintaining your growth and profit. Are you ready to move forward and discuss terms?
I think I need a little more time to discuss it with Josh.
Oh, really? Well, perhaps I need to clarify a little more for you. Let's say that the 26 team members currently bill $175 an hour each. We'll round that up to $182,000 a week in gross salary. You and I both know that by generating traffic and selling more service hours, which helps the department grow revenue, increases productivity, and improves your return on investment. The IT department must attract new customers and increase repeat business from existing customers and retain their loyalty to prevent them from switching to a competing bank. Wouldn't you like to have a comparable number to scale your department against? We can help you find out if that $182,000 cost is affecting your bottom line. Let's get a contract signed today so we can answer these important questions for you.
Okay, I'm convinced.
Great. I'll send over the contract right now and you can review it.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Again, thank you for your time and your business. I will follow up with you in a few days.